Okay, so 2026 is coming faster than we even know it, and if you're like me, you're gonna want to live your softest, most unforgettable year yet, and I'm here to help you plan your 2026 calendar month by month, social events, travel, and more. This list will be comprehensive of luxury escapes, bucket list trips, fall escapes, and end of year celebrations to make your year what it needs to be. Let's start off 2026 on the right foot, and you do not want to miss out next year. There's so many different events and activities that I know you've been dying to want to go to, and I have to. Grab your planner, a glass of wine, and let's visualize and romanticize our 2026 together. So January, our winter month, we're right off of the holidays, but this is the perfect time for these winter ski trips. So going to Aspen, going to Winter Park, Salt Lake City, Utah, even skiing in like overseas, like Courchevel is like a big place for people to ski. Like just this is the prime time for ski trips. If you live in America, there is Martin Luther King Day, which most of us should in 2026 have off. Definitely utilize that 3-day weekend to do a ski trip for you and your friends. For film lovers, the Sundance Film Festival is in Utah in January. You can also kind of combine those two trips. You can go skiing and go to Sundance in one if that's something that interests you as well. Also a couture week in Paris around this time, so definitely if you're into the Parisian scene, January is a low tourist month for going to Paris. You're not going to get the warm Euro summer effect, but it's cheaper, and if you want to go to places like Paris or London, could be a good time to go. Also, January is a great place for warm getaways. Dubai and the Maldives is a great time in January, as well as like places in Mexico. Great for January as well if you want a, you know, if you live in a cold place like I do in Chicago, you want a warm weather getaway, January is a great time to do it. It's less people traveling, prices are lower. All right, February, one of my favorite months, the love month. Lots of stuff going on in February for you. First and foremost, the Super Bowl is in February. Even if you don't have tickets to the Super Bowl, that's a great fun weekend trip to go just to visit and hang out. You just never know who you would meet, like the fun you would have. A lot of people will be in town in the city that it's in. I'm not sure what city it's in, but I'm gonna put it right here because I'm blanking on it right now, but a great time to do that. I'm pretty sure Mardi Gras starts in February as well. It's Valentine's Day. Make a weekend trip out of it. A lot of people have President's Day off, so that Monday you'll have off if you work for a company that has President's Day off. You can make a long weekend romantic getaway with you and your partner, your boo. That's a great time to do something. There's a lot of cheaper and a lot of cheap flights you can get leaving on Sunday, like that week or the week leading up to and the week after Valentine's Day. I went on a trip a couple of years ago and the flights were not that bad, so that's also a great time to do some romantic getaways. I would recommend some European cities or some like warm weather destinations. Cabo would be a great one for a girls trip. Paris would be a great one for a girls trip. Even just like Bahamas or like something like that would be a good warm weather trip. So New York Fashion Week is in February. New York in the like winter time is a really good time to go, so I think that would be a great trip as well if you're interested in New York Fashion Week. And also February is Carnival season in Rio and in Trinidad, so definitely if you're interested in going to Carnival, want to have that experience, definitely check out those two cities for Carnival during the month of February. March, we're getting into some fun stuff. In March begins cherry blossom season in prominent areas for cherry blossoms like Washington, D.C. and Tokyo, Japan. These would be great times to visit either one of those places if you love cherry blossoms. Cherry blossom season is gorgeous. Art Basel in Hong Kong, if you love art and you want more of like a global experience, Art Basel is going on in Hong Kong, China during the month of March as well as South by Southwest in Austin, Texas. If you're really someone that's into that or have never been, that's an opportunity for you to use some of your PTO in March or time off to go to South by Southwest. Global events, the Dubai World Cup horse race is going to be there. Not sure what you're into, however, it's something cool to do. I think that would be a fun place to go or fun event to visit. Dubai is amazing and a great for a girls trip or like a couples trip, so definitely keep that in mind if you're interested, or like horse racing. The Dubai horse races in March as well. April, we're getting into festival season for people who like music festivals. Obviously a lot of people do know that Coachella is in the month of April. There are 2 weekends at Coachella, so if you're interested or have never been to Coachella, now is the time to start making your arrangements to go to Coachella. There's also Stagecoach in April as well in California, so those are both 2 big music festivals that you can attend if you're interested in making that a weekend trip or part of your travels for 2026. It's kind of like the last second that you can kind of go to Tokyo, Japan for cherry blossoms as well, so kind of just if that's what you're into, make sure that you're kind of getting there around that time. And if you haven't already by April, you should definitely have been booking your Euro summer flights, hotels. I have a separate video on how to plan your dream Euro summer. Please check that out if you're more interested in booking a Euro summer trip for next year. Alright, May is when we started getting the fun stuff. This is the beginning of the Napa Valley wine season. If you're interested in wine tasting or want to go to Napa, it is beautiful there. May is the time that season starts to pick up if you're interested in doing a wine tour there or staying. The Kentucky Derby is also in May. That's something to note, as well as the Cannes Film Festival and the Monaco F1 Grand Prix. So if you want to kind of do like that European Monaco Film Festival thing, just to kind of hang out while it's happening, that would be a great trip to do Monaco and Cannes like in the same trip. May is kind of like early Euro summer because Barcelona and Nice are really some good places to start, like kind of beginning of Euro summer. Not quite yet in May. Those are some good places that you can In June, a big event in London is Wimbledon. I don't know if anybody's ever had a dream, but I've always had a dream of going to Wimbledon, having breakfast there, and just kind of the whole night and getting to see everything. So Wimbledon does start in June. So if you're an Amex partner, they do have some like specials for the tickets. If you're an Amex card holder, I did see they have some like specials for the tickets. So if you're interested in Wimbledon, June is when that starts taking place. So I would definitely put that on your calendar. If you're a tennis lover, you love stuff like that. If you just want to experience outside of the US to watch tennis, Wimbledon. Also, now we're in June, the kickoff of Euro summer. You know, kind of start your whole planning where you want to go, see multiple cities. June is kind of a start of the Euro summer kickoff. There are also a lot of summer solstice parties in Ireland, so that's something if you're interested in doing something a little bit different. July is a great time to kind of start if you want to do like your weekend trips to like the Hamptons or Cape Cod. That would be a great time to start like those type of trips as well. And then it's also a good time to go to Paris because July 14th is Bastille Day. It's like the Parisian, it's like an independence type of holiday. Great time to go there during Bastille Day to Paris. Also, for the people, Essence Fest is in New Orleans in July. I have personally never been to Essence Fest. I do have a desire to go one day, but it does kick off in July. So if you're interested in going to New Orleans, having the Essence experience, July 2026. Also, Afro Nation in Portugal, and in that, July is where you should go for Afro Nation in Portugal. As we're continuing our Euro summer in July, August Euro summer is in absolute full swing. Capri, Ibiza, Croatia. August is perfect for Euro summer. Greece, Santorini, hit the different islands. Euro summer is in full swing in August. August is my favorite month anyway. So yeah, go ahead and get your Euro summer starting in August. So another F1 in Italy in Monza. If you're interested in F1, that could definitely be something cool to add to your Euro summer. We're kind of nearing the end of technically summer, but depending where you live, it could still be hot. You know, use those lake trip. Make sure you get out that lake trip getaway. You know, make sure you get on a boat at some point over the summer. Harvest season in Tuscany and Provence. So those are definitely two places that you could definitely check out at kind of the tail end of your summer, or if you're interested, you should definitely check those two out in harvest season. Like fall getaways like Vermont, Colorado, things that have nice foliage, good places to go. There's also F1 in Singapore in September, so that'd be something again for F1 fans. Even if you're not an F1 fan, I think it's just different to do something more, you know, outside of the box. October, same thing as kind of December. There's a lot of fall foliage trips, depending Halloween trips. Literally anywhere in the US, if you want to take a trip somewhere for Halloween, do it. Like, why not? It's just another reason to do it. Like, just make a trip out of it. October, it's also F1 Austin. Great trip, like weekend trip, something like that. November, some cute Thanksgiving getaways would be like New York City, Charleston, things like that, kind of around the Thanksgiving time. Napa Valley is also a good Thanksgiving trip, like around that time as well. November is also Dubai Design Week, a good time to go to Dubai. The summer heat is kind of calming down, so just relax and reflect. You know, this is a month before like the major holidays start kicking in, before Thanksgiving. So kind of just reset, relax. Your Christmas, your New Year's, kind of like what you want to do in November or something like that. We made it to the last month of the year, which is December. Art Basel in Miami is in December. It's in like the beginning of December. Highly would recommend a great time to go to Miami for Art Basel in December. So don't be looking on Instagram sad when everybody's at Art Basel. Put it on a calendar. This is a great time to do Christmas trips. Paris, Vienna, Prague, Germany. Germany is really cool for Christmas. All those are really great Christmas destinations. New York City, a great Christmas destination as well. Just, you know, shopping, the decor, all in the Christmas spirit. You want to go to Ghana, Lagos, Cape Town. Great time to be in Africa during December for Detty December. I have not personally been, but from everybody that I've spoken to, the account is that it is a time. And I know every single year that everybody is there, you're looking like, I really wish I was at Detty December. So make sure that you're kind of putting that in now. For those of you going to Detty December this year, I salute you. Think of like your New Year's Eve trip. Again, kind of like in January, Dubai, Maldives, Tulum, Bali. those, especially Bali, these are great times to do these really long haul international trips, like while you have more PTO during the holiday time. A lot of people are just kind of celebrating being with family. Definitely a good time to hit those 3 destinations. And that's your 2026 calendar. From yacht parties to snow trips to cozy fall getaways, you've got it all. My biggest tip is to just start planning now. We are in October of 2025. October 2026 is going to be here before you know it. Start planning early, booking your flights, booking your hotels, researching, getting your group together. Start doing that stuff now. Just start planning everything now, so by the time comes, you're ready to go. Comment below what you're most excited for about 2026. If you're interested in any of the events or places that I named, if you have any upcoming travels, things you're planning with 2026, comment down below in the comments and let me know what you're planning. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Guys, I really want everybody to make 2026 their year of travel, of adventure, of trying new things. So definitely go forth and prosper with this list. Bye!